Keep approaching the fire while your heart's in flame. And when you're done being tired, there's no one to blame. You only gotta try and let it fly, 'cause you're almost there. Search around, you'll find lights of glory. All the things will last in your journey. You gotta keep on fighting, be merry, 'cause fantasies will only be history.
Hello everyone, Happy New Year first of all. Today we welcome you with Supriya Laimayum, runners-up Anybody Can Sing Season 4. Interviewing her is Kakchingtabam Ritesh Sharma.
Well, it's a cold day out here, but we would say because of Supriya, we can say the climate has changed in the studio. And we have the multi-talented Supriya here in our studio with us. Supriya, we all know who you are, but to the listeners, to let them know who really you are, a brief introduction about yourself, from where you are, and about yourself, about your family too.
Hello everyone, I'm Supriya Laimayum. I'm from Singjamai Thongam Lekai, and my father's name is Laimayum Devendrajit Sharma. My mother's name is Supriya Laimayum, and I've got 2 more siblings, 3 of us. I've got a brother and a sister, and I'm the last one.
We all know you're a very good singer.
Thank you.
So how did you start your career, as a singing artist? Most people tend to go for other career options rather than go for singing. Yeah. Especially in a state like Manipur, people prefer another career option. So how you got yourself stuck into this line?
I started very young, since I was 4. It was because of my father, who is actually a teacher, lecturer of Hindustani classical music.
Okay, that's
so
great.
My background actually starts with music, so I can actually just stay away from it mostly. So it's like that. I started out as a habit, like a hobby, and then it became a career throughout the way. Like I was also very passionate about it, and I really loved singing. I really loved it to go as my career also. But again, my career is not just only in singing, but I finished my master in biotechnology.
Okay.
So like I've got
It's
this
so diverse.
Yeah, it's very diverse. I've got this 2 lines, and then it's not just only this, but I want to try out
different things.
Yeah, different things, like language learning, and then dancing also.
Right, that's great.
And reading novels. Like I've got many more hobbies, and just I've got this. One of my hobby is my career now, that I'm just so glad that I could really pursue in it, and so now I'm like officially a singer.
Yeah, you're officially a singer and a well-known singer too. So I heard you know different languages as well.
Yeah.
The one thing which I get to know is about Korean language. Why Korea, and why not other languages?
Well, I'm into other languages also, but mostly into Korean because I love it. Like the dramas and the songs. I don't know. There was a trend back in those days when I was in high school, and then I was so immense. Like I was so much immersed into it with my friends, and also I just went with the trend, and now. Like I'm really, into this Korean language because of this trend also, and then the dramas and the songs. I really liked it, so I don't know. I just was so mesmerized, and I wanted to learn it so much. So I started learning it since I was in 7th standard.
Okay.
And then so from then onwards, I'm still. I could understand it. I could speak it. I could read it. And other languages. I was into other languages because of my opera singing.
Okay. I heard that about that.
I loved opera, but I didn't know how to get these techniques straight, or get this, because it's very diverse from other techniques also.
Right.
So, but I wanted to learn it. So in order to learn this, there's this multiple language training before we have to sing opera.
Okay.
So like opera is sung in many different languages, like Latin, Italy, Spanish, French, and all. So at least we have to know that and understand the meaning of the song.
Right.
So in order to understand the meaning, we just have to learn the languages and the accent first.
Okay.
And so that we can feel the song. So it's because of that we have to understand, try to understand a little bit also.
Okay. For us, opera seems so. We don't know there is a language on that.
Yeah, that's mostly.
Yeah, I think most people doesn't know. I mean, the common people, those who are not into music. Okay, Supriya, how about an opera right now? So could you just give us a glimpse of opera, how opera is, and that would be so kind and that would be so generous of you if you could sing it right now itself in the studio.
Okay, I'll just sing one of my favorite songs.
Wow.
Thank you.
Okay, Araso, who is your favorite Korean singer?
Korean singer, I like Kim So-hyang, and that's my favorite singer.
Okay,
I used
okay.
to sing most of her songs. And then there are so many others.
There are so many
I can't
others.
remember the
I think
names.
you know Ailey as well.
Yeah, Ali, I sing her songs too. Like Baek Ji-young.
Okay,
yeah.
so in order to entertain the listeners, how about having a song, a Korean song right now?
Okay, sure.
A brief, song that will entertain the listeners.
I'll sing one of my favorite songs, Wind Song, sung by Kim So-hyang.
Okay, please.
살면서 듣게 될까 언젠가는 사랑 바람의 노래를 세월 가면 그때는 알게 될까 꽃이 지는 이유를 나를 떠난 사람들과 만나게 돼 또 다른 사람들 스쳐가는 인연과 그리움은 나의
Okay, that's nice. Thank you so much. We are actually fortunate that we get to hear that too, not from a Korean singer, but from here. And it sounds so original too, like when you sing that.
Thank you.
And we really enjoyed that. Thank you for that. And continuing on the talk, where do you look ahead? You are now the runners-up in Anybody Can Sing 2019. So you now got a boost now. I mean, it shows that you have a talent. Everybody knows that. So where you are looking ahead now, from now?
I want to be a professional singer. I want to pursue in this career. I want my name to be known. Like, even if I'm not that famous, I just want my songs to catch the hearts of the people, to attract people. Like, if they are happy, then I'm also happy. So I just want my songs to really inspire and motivate others also through my music. So I really want to be a professional singer. I really want to pursue in this career also. But also, again, I don't want to diverge myself from my academic line also. So I would like to pursue more in my academic line also, and doing this as another side of my career. So I just want to go dwell with it in together.
Okay. There are lots of youngsters, who want to pursue their career in this field, and they don't have any guidance from anyone. But you might have seen in lots of apps, lots in Facebook, YouTube as well. But they get lost in between. They don't have any guidance, and they don't have anyone to sponsor them. And there are lots of, I think, budding stars or budding singers in the state as well. So because of influence like drugs and drug abuse and alcohol and all, they get lost in between. So being a successful artist, what do you like to say to those singers who would like to pursue their career without being caught, in between?
Yeah, I would like to say that just don't give up. Like, there are lots of time, like, I did not know that I would be successful one day. I just loved singing. It was just my passion that
Hard
I just
work,
went into it. I practiced every day. Like, I just didn't miss any single day out. I practiced every day. I don't know when I will get a chance to sing again. I don't know when I will go back in the stage again. I don't know when I will be like, people will just know me one day. I didn't know any of it. I just wanted to sing. And that was my drug.
Right, yeah.
That was my drug. And I was so passionate about it that I don't even know and I don't even think about anything else.
Okay.
So even when there was exam, I just tried to study hard also. And then in between, when I'm tired, that was my, like leisure time. In my leisure time, that was the only thing that I know that I could do. So like others out there, this singing, it can really help you relax. It can help you really concentrate, even in your studies. Like if I do this, why can't I do that?
Right.
Like there's the options. It's like an option also. You can't just get stuck in only one thing or one line.
Right.
Like that will just lose you.
Yeah, true, so true.
Yeah, because we, our life, it's really complicated sometimes. We don't know that when our sad moments will come, when our happy moments will come. We just know how to spend the moment,
right.
like really live in the moment. So that's the thing that I want to say to the youngsters now, that just don't give up. If you want to sing and if you want to dance, that's also a part of your curricular activity,
right.
and that could help you much more in your personality development, character development. And if you have this one thing that you're talented in a gathering also, you'll be asked, what do you know how to do? What do you do? What do you do in your pleasure time, in your leisure time? If you say that you are playing games only, playing games not only like indoor, outdoor games, but computer games,
right.
yeah, that could really, sometimes that can happen, because I also play mobile games a lot. I mean, it's like it happens. We all are stuck somewhere in between sometimes.
Right.
We lose our path sometimes also. But one day we just have to think thoroughly and think carefully, and then we know what to do next. We just have to think very much into it. Like we have to know what should we do, and then if this is the right thing to do, then go for it. Right. And if that is the one thing that you want to do, then if you're very passionate about it, and if it is a good thing that you know what you want to do, then just go for it.
Right.
Just don't hesitate.
Right. So philosophical, and it's all about consistency as well.
Yeah.
So true what you said, and people should get inspired from you. Being a very young artist, I think they should get inspired from you. How about English songs? You also get into this as well, right?
Yeah.
So any favorite English singer?
Western singers, yeah. I've got Beyonce, Christina Aguilera. I listen to a lot of them, and I listen to jazz also. It's like again in Western music, there are different genres, and in these genres, that if we're stuck in only one kind of genre, then we are like, what to say, we don't know how much it can go through.
You
like
mean you have to be versatile?
Yeah, I have to be versatile.
Okay.
And then I have to learn, I have to listen, and we have to again learn to listen.
Right.
And then
True.
only through listening then we know how to sing. Sometimes we can't say that only people who can listen can sing, but then again there are also deaf people who can still sing.
Yeah, right.
Because that's because of the vibration.
Right.
They learn through the vibration. And so we have to listen to lots of different designs so that we can consider the methods and the techniques and styles, different styles, so that I'm not only stuck into only one of the genres. So that's how I got into this Western music, and it is very vast.
Okay.
And it's huge.
And you never thought of participating in talents like India's Got Talent or America's Got Talent? There are lots of options available, right? And because of the talent that you have, you never thought of that?
I thought of that. Yeah, I thought of that like most of the time, but then again, I've got my studies going on.
Okay.
And so I can't just get out from it most of the time. So I have to take my time out to do this also. So if I have to go outside, like in India's Got Talent or America's Got Talent, I have to take my time out, like whole month, like that. So, but now I can think of it.
Because
but first
you
of
have
all,
a plan too, right?
Yeah, I have a plan. But first of all, I just want to make my state know me first.
Right.
Like I need to tell the people, I want to tell the people that doing Western music doesn't mean that you're not appreciated.
Right.
Yeah, most of the time, even musicians are very much underappreciated here.
True.
So we need to know the value first, and we need to let the elders learn, like through music, that we can help a lot of people. And so I just wanted to portray the message to them also.
Right.
Like
to prove it.
Yeah, to prove it. That even your child, even the ones of your loved ones, just by doing music, it doesn't mean that you will be underappreciated.
Right.
Because arts, it's like forever. It doesn't mean that no artist has their retirement plan.
Right.
They can sing throughout their whole life until they're in the deathbed.
Right.
So artists, it's really valuable.
Where do you get that courage, that confidence? From where do you get the encouragement? Is it from your father or is it from your mother?
Both of them. They're very supportive.
Okay.
My mother is also an artist. I mean, like she used to play Hawaiian guitar also
Oh.
when she was young.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really. And then my mom can sing also. Like people know my dad to sing and do this Hawaiian classical music and Hawaiian guitar, and then Hindustani classical music. But again, my mom also, she's so much into it. She knows how to sing. But so all of them and my whole family, even my brother, he can sing. My sister, she plays violin, ukulele, and then she can sing also. But then again, I think I was the most fortunate one.
Okay.
I'm the most fortunate because I get to portray my talents and then let the world know, like the people know that I can sing. But then they are all hidden in that shadow,
Right.
mostly.
But we can call the Incredibles family.
Yeah.
So it's all in the DNA then.
Yeah, it's in the gene.
Okay, that's really good. I hope to see you in India's Got Talent or America's Got Talent, and lots of countries are also organizing this talent show, right? How about having a song now? Now, your favorite singer, any singer, which you can choose, and you can just sing a small part of it. That would be entertaining for us.
Okay, I'll just sing one of my favorite songs, a song by Christina Aguilera.
Okay, that's a very tough one too,
Yeah.
because I know her song too. It's a high-pitched one, right?
Yeah,
Huh.
and she used such a strong vocal.
Yeah, vocal.
So here it goes, Hurt by Christina Aguilera. Seems like it was yesterday when I saw your face. You told me how proud you were, but I walked away. If only I knew what I know today. Ooh, ooh. I would hold you in my arms. I would take the pain away. Thank you for all you've done. Forgive all your mistakes. There's nothing I wouldn't do to hear your voice again. Sometimes I wanna call you, but I know you won't be there. Oh, I'm sorry for blaming you for everything I just couldn't do. And I've hurt myself by hurting you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh, really great. I really enjoy. I imagine myself to be in the voice, the voice.
Yeah.
So I imagine myself that I'm Christina, and I would definitely turn my chair if I have to, if I'm there or if you're there, then I would definitely turn my chair. I think even Christina would really love the song. You really have the articulation, the modulation, everything is there. It's a good gift for us, for Manipur too, that we have a talent like you.
Thank you.
And one thing which I want to know is, you said you balance yourself with singing, which is your hobby, as well as your professional line, which is going to be, and your career line in studies as well. How do you do that? How you're able to sustain that? Because I heard lots of singers, budding singers, who are not able to maintain that, and because of pressure from the parents, you're not going to get it anywhere by singing, Western music. So they don't get the inspiration and they get lost in between. So how do you maintain yourself so that they can also learn from you?
I'm very fortunate that I've got my inspiration and motivation from my parents. Like they don't back me down. So they always try to support me whenever they can. So when I lose my path, when I lose down, when I am so much down, when I was depressed, music was the only thing that helped me. So even when I was studying, if I was singing, they would all come in to listen to it.
Okay.
And then
That's a
they'll
great
say
family,
that, I'm really fortunate. They would come and say that, have you finished practicing? They would even mock me also.
Okay.
Have you finished practicing? Then why don't you start studying again? Have you lift up your mood now? And have you got the mood to study now again?
Okay.
And then,
Okay.
so that was the thing that would make me move on to my career also, my study line also. So when I was studying, when I was when I didn't get let's say a maths problem, when I didn't get the maths problem solved, I would just get my head very messy.
Okay.
So I think that, what should I do? What should I do then? Then the only solution that could solve in that problem was that only singing, music. Then I would sing a song, and then okay, my mind is fresh now, so I can get into that math problem again.
Okay.
So that was the only alternative options that I had.
The stress buster.
Yeah. So when you're all stressed because of the pressure most of the time.
Right.
So if you're pressured, you can't do anything. If you're stressed, you can't do anything straight.
Right.
Whether you're in your studies or whether if you want to sing also. If there's stress when you're singing, you won't get the feelings right.
Right, true.
Like, you won't get the emotions out to sing that song. So it's like most of it, everything that we're doing, we have to feel it.
Right.
We have to get the emotions to do it. We have to get the mood straight.
Right.
We have to get our tension relieved, stress relieved, so that we can do the things that we want to do. May it be anything.
Right.
And we have to do it only when we're stress free.
Okay.
So again, then my music was the only stress reliever for me. So that's how I could, and it's all about time management also.
True.
I had to manage my time. Like if I have to, I have this music competition next day, but again, on that next day itself, I had my exams.
Okay.
Then, most of those things happened in my life. And then, the thing I did was that I woke up early, or I would just think about do some meditation myself. That I would start studying, because starting afresh, it's really good.
Okay.
And then, so I would study, and then while studying, when I feel tired, I would vocal exercise, and then in that vocal exercise, practice starts there itself. So while practicing that, it's like music competition. I don't have to sing a lot of songs. It's just one song only.
Okay.
So singing that song the whole day, it's like only going to again push you down again.
Right.
So stress you more. So like when you're in your mood, when you're singing, you can do it when you're even in your bathroom.
Right. True.
Or even when you're washing your dishes,
Yeah,
when
true.
you're cooking, or when you're even whenever you want, that's when you can do it. So that was it. So I had time, because time is the most important thing. So I can say that I had time to do both of it, and I did excel in both of it.
I get to see that. Anyway, hope to see you in great mood, in great spirit all the time. And one thing is, when people get famous, when people get, let's say, popular or famous, they don't, sometimes they get carried away by the fame.
Yeah.
So that's one thing, which always have a problem with most of the singers, famous singers. So what's your approach on that?
It's because artists should be humble. They shouldn't be egoistic. Like, we could be so much in most of this, like we could get famous, we could get popular someday, and we could even get rich one day.
Yeah, you have a huge fan following too. Yeah, they have
Yeah,
expectation
I hope so.
too.
But then again, we have to remember the beginning.
Right.
Where we became, where we came from, where we began. And that's the most important thing.
Okay.
And so what was my aim when I first started singing?
Right.
And what was my aim even when you're famous also?
Right.
So we have to remember that.
Right.
Who I am is most important thing. So, but even if I get famous one day, the only thing that I think is that I still have to help people. All of us are doing some service.
Right, true.
Even these artists are also doing some service by giving the people like motivation, inspiration, and also relaxation. Their leisure time, they're coming out for their leisure time to listen to some music.
Right.
It's because they want to relax their moods.
True.
So we're also helping them in that way. So that is the most important thing. All of us, everyone, every job, they're all doing some service to the society. So
True.
we are also one of it.
I didn't expect that kind of thought from you, from a very young artist. Okay, anyway, it's good that you have a very good approach towards life as well. We really want to talk to you, and we hope to talk to you in the future as well. Lots of talks. So today we have to end it here. But before that, what would like you suggest to the young artists who get, I see lots of Manipuri artists who get lost in between because of pressure from peer pressure or parents' pressure, because they see that in such a way that it's not for you to do it. You have to get in the line of doctors, engineers, MPAC, IAS, like that. So what do you like to suggest to the parents as well as, both to the artists as well?
I would like to say that just don't give much more pressure to the children also, and even the parents. It's not just about singing, any kind of music instruments they can play. When they are much more stressed, what if they go out and do something else?
Right.
Much more bad things. So it's much more important for them to focus on another thing, another good thing. Like sports, they can go into sports, and they can go into any kind of arts line, music, instruments, anything. That will help them more. And that will help their character development, personality development also. They will look much more broader in aspects in society and also in life.
Right.
So for this, they need to just not focus only in one thing. If they focus on only in one thing, then they might get distressed when that one thing goes down. So they need to have lots of options.
Right.
Doesn't mean that that person should be an artist, should be a musician. There are lots of millions and millions of musicians and artists, but it's only some of them that got through to the top.
True.
But again, it's not just about being famous or being popular. If you want to do it, it's not like that is not a bad thing to do.
Right, true, so
Yeah,
true. Meaningful.
Yeah.
So it's New Year and it's a new start. We can say it's a new start for you, 2020. So what's your resolution going to be? And we would love some kind of New Year wishes to the listeners as well.
Well, my resolution is that it has been going on for lots of years now,
Okay.
and it's not
Still
been
pending.
resolved yet.
Okay.
So it's like that I would like to be much more healthier from now on. And my parents, my family, and my relatives, my loved ones, I wish them to be happier, healthier, and much more prosperous. And everyone around, to all the listeners, I wish them a very much happy new year. And from this year onwards, please be more passionate in your dreams. No old ones should be stressed from dreams.
Right.
Yeah, they still need to dream. Yeah, we're still living. Our life is not, we don't know when we will end our life yet. So we should live today and for tomorrow and for the next day. We should live with some hope. So please don't give up on your hopes and dreams. And please be more healthier, happier, and be more prosperous from now on.
Wow.
Next year.
I don't know. I can call you a philosopher too. Anyway, thank you so much, Supriya, for sparing some time with us. And I hope to see you on the top. I want you to be on the top, and we wish you great success in your life too. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Leaves are falling, autumn's getting high. Time swept wonders before the next storm dry. But I stand still like that maple tree, waiting for you to come back to me, show you that I'm still here with nothing to fear. Don't have to notice.
We hope and wish you will have a great year ahead, but today we will have to end here with Supriya Laimayum, runners-up Anybody Can Sing Season 4. Interviewing her was Kakchingtabam Ritesh Sharma.